guys, Happy New Year. I hope you guys had a great New Year. I'm actually filming this on the 31st. I'm pre-filming a bunch of videos. So actually it's not 2015 yet, but happy 2015. Yeah. Today I am doing my December wrap-up and January TBR. I'm very excited for this month and I read a lot of great books in December, so let's get started with those. So the first book that I read in December was The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens by Sean Covey. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, even though I don't really know how to rate this. It gave me a lot of great tips and the 7 habits, and I'm excited to actually apply these in my life. What I'm planning on doing is writing down all of the things that I learned from this book so that I can quickly refer to it. Next, I read the best book in the world. That was Cress by Marissa Meyer. Guys, this book was insane. Like, Marissa Meyer outdoes herself every single book. Thorn, Bay, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Just so good. Marissa Meyer is a god. And I wish it was longer than this. This is pretty long, but I wish it was longer. So good. So good. If you haven't read this series, guys, I am not even kidding. What are you doing with your life? You have to. You have to. 5 out of 5 stars. Like, do I even need to say that? No. Next book I read was Naomi and Ellie's No Kiss List by Rachel Cohn and David Levithan. This is my second Rachel Cohn and David Levithan book, and I really liked it. They make really, I really like their style of writing combined. 5 out of 5 stars, 5 out of 5, and it was really good. I enjoyed it. I don't really have much to say about it though, but I've never read any contemporary like this before, so I really enjoyed it. Next, I read another amazing book, and that was Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. This book was amazing. 5 out of 5 stars. I was not expecting to like it as much as I did. Do you see all of these tabs? Guys, this is like a geek gamer's dream book. This is like gaming in a book. So good. I want to live in the Oasis. Holy jeez, guys. So amazing. Next, I read another amazing book. So good. That was Island the Happily Ever After by Stephanie Perkins. This was so cute, and I'm pretty sure it was my favorite out of all of the 3. I'm sorry, Annie and Etienne, and I'm sorry, Lola and Cricket, Isla and Josh 5 Ever, and just, oh my goodness, this was so cute and so good. Stephanie Perkins is a god of contemporary, and she's just so good. Really like how Stephanie Perkins keeps Anna and Etienne and Lola and Cricket, and they're in this book as well, at the end, and they're mentioned, and it's just really awesome. And the ending with Anna and Etienne and Lola and Cricket, and just like Anna and Etienne. Stephanie Perkins can write a contemporary romance, like, so good. 5 out of 5 stars, by the way. Do I even need to say it? I don't think I do. It's a Stephanie Perkins book, let's be real. Now, this next book that I read, I wasn't too happy about it. It was Half Bad by Sally Green. I bought this while in Costa Rica. It was at a supermarket, and it was pretty much the only English book there, other than another one that I didn't want to read. So I bought it, and I really like how square it is, but I gave this a 2.5 out of 5 stars. Yeah. I never do that. And I didn't connect with any of the characters, so it was pretty hard to read, and I don't know, I just found it kind of boring. I mean, the end was nice, but by the end it kind of got a bit exciting, but not that much, and just not a fan of like the romance part in this. You could even call it romance part. So yeah, not a fan. 2.5. Sad. This book also was kind of a disappointment, and that was Schizo by Nick Sheff. I gave this a 3 out of 5 stars. It wasn't like amazing, but it didn't suck. I don't know, I just found it very predictable, and I don't know, like, I didn't love it. And I do want to check out Nick Sheff's other books, his book called Tweak. I will be reading that, definitely. I don't know when, but I really want to read that. I don't know, I just wasn't a huge fan of this one. I just found it kind of predictable. The next book that I read, I actually finished yesterday. I pretty much read it all in a day because I was about on page 40-something at the beginning of the day, and then I read the whole thing, and that was Partials by Dan Wells. I read this on the plane. home because I actually came back yesterday, or technically today, at like 3 a.m. So I was really tired. I still am really tired, and it's New Year's, so we have to stay up again. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. At first, I wasn't really loving it. I was like, this is a 3 out of 5 again. But then it picked up, and I really, really enjoyed it. I ended up giving it a 4. And I just really, really enjoyed it. I'm really interested in medicine and that type of thing. So the parts when they were talking about like the RM disease and like looking through it through the medicine scanner thing, I was like, this is so cool. And I really liked the twists, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it, and I definitely will be picking up the sequel. Not sure when, but I will be, because I really like this book. Those are all the books that I read in December, but it's still December 31st, and I really want to read one more book to make my book count 90, and I'm currently reading Is Everyone Hanging Out Without Me and Other Concerns by Mindy Kaling. This is a short book, so I think I may be able to finish it today. I don't know. It's really funny so far, even though I'm only like 30 pages in. I think it's really funny. I just started watching The Office today. I'm like 4 episodes in. I'm actually on episode 4 right now, and it's pretty good so far. There's not much of Mindy in it yet. I've only seen her like twice, but I really like Jim. Getting on a tangent. I will be finishing this hopefully today. Maybe if not, I'll pick up another book that I can just quickly read, so I can have 90 books. Those are all the books that I read in December and what I'm reading right now. Now on to my January TBR, which I actually have to go get the books, so I'll be right back. I am back. Okay, I just quickly chose some books that I really want to read this month, and most of them are by the same author, but you know, whatever, because I just got an order in, which I guess this is kind of spoiling my book haul, but whatever. I got some books in yesterday, and I really want to read them because I need them in my life. So, anyways, here are the books that I want to read this month, but first of all, as per my 2015 book resolutions, I'm going to choose a book from my 2015 TBR jar challenge. So, let's choose a book. Let's see. Read a novella. So I have to find a novella to read, which will be interesting. I think I'm going to read the Cinder novellas. Somehow I will find a way to read them because my e-reader is broken. But I will find a way to read a novella, and hopefully I will, because that would be a bad start to this TBR jar challenge. But a novella is like 20-something pages, so that should be very easy to do. Now, onto the books that I want to read this month. Let's do it. Managing Time, the 20-Minute Manager, from the Harvard Business Review Press. This, again, is kind of a weird book to read, but I really wanted to read it because, as I said, grade 11 is absolutely insane, and I thought this would be a good book to pick up. Another book that I want to read is a big one, and that is, and by big I mean like size-wise, not lengthwise. It is Rookie Yearbook 1, edited by Tavi Gevinson. This was given to me by my aunt for Christmas, and it was really funny though, because the other day I was looking at books on Amazon and I really wanted to order this online, and I open it when I get home and I'm like, wow, how did she know about this? And it turned out she didn't even know about it. She just saw it and thought it'd be a good book to read, and she's like, I would have read this when I was a teenager. I thought that was really funny, and yeah, I'm really, really happy about this. It is so cool. I flipped through it, and there's like photos and drawings and more photos and more photos and more photos and like different articles, and it's pretty much like a magazine for teenagers. It's got stickers in it, and pretty much it's the Rookie magazine in like a book. Kind of, not really, because the Rookie Mag online has a lot more topics and articles. If you don't know Rookie Mag, it's rookiemag.com, and it's really awesome. It's like an online magazine. It'll be one of those books that I like read before I go to bed, because I can't really take this to school with me and read it. It is huge. But I am just starting it. I put my foam bookmark in there. So, yeah, I'm excited to read this. So thank you, Aga, if you're watching. I don't even know if she watches me, because she might watch like occasionally, but thank you. Next book I want to read, possibly, is Blood Promise by Rochelle Mead. I've been putting off this book for such a long time because of the events in the last book. But, you know, I feel like it's time to read this now, and I mean, the text isn't that small, so I feel like I could get through this kind of quickly. I mean, I know it's going to take me a bit longer because it's like 500 pages. It's 503 pages, so I've been saying that I'm going to read it for a few months now, and I never do, and I want to. So hopefully I'll read this month. I don't really know how many books I'm going to read because of school. It starts again, but hopefully I can read a few with time management. Next, I want to read Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare. I really feel like getting back into this. I really enjoyed Clockwork Angel, and I just feel like reading a Cassandra Clare book, and I think this is going to be fun, and I want to read this book. That is why it is in my TBR. Next, I want to read The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. I didn't know, I think you were supposed to read this before Heir of Fire because Brianna told me that's pretty crucial to know about, what's his face? I believe it is Sam. It's pretty crucial apparently to find out what happens to Sam and how that affects Selena. So yeah, hopefully I'll read this month, and I really enjoyed the whole Throne of Glass, the 3 books that are out so far, so I'm excited to get back into the world because I really like it. The next book I want to read is part of my 2015 resolution, and that is to branch out and read different genres. And so I want to read Not That Kind of Girl by Lena Dunham. This is a biography. What's the difference between an autobiography and a biography? I don't know. I just want to read it, and just, I don't know. I got my bookmark into the first section because I already read the introduction and I really liked it. So yeah, hopefully this book will be good and I don't hate it. And I really like the design of this. It's really pretty, the blue and the gold. And I think I'm going to be reading this very, very soon. Now, onto the books that I am so excited to read. Guys, I've never been so excited about reading these books. And I've heard phenomenal things about this author. Is Slammed, Hopeless, and Maybe Someday. And I am so excited, guys. They're finally in my hands. Pretty much, I have Slammed here by Colleen Hoover, and I also ordered Point of Retreat, which should be coming in soon. But yes, I'm so excited for this book, guys. You have no idea. Hopeless, also by Colleen Hoover, and Maybe Someday, as I just said. I'm so freaking excited about these books. I really want to read Maybe Someday first, but Lovely Like Laura, a booktuber, I will leave her channel down below. I really like her videos. I saw her video on top 10 new adult books, and her video about all of Colleen Hoover's books, and she recommended reading them in the order that they're published. So I'm going to start with Slammed, then go Hopeless, and then Maybe Someday. So I'm really, really excited for all these books. I read a lot of good things about these books. This is a lot later that I'm filming this part. My camera died, and so I had to recharge it, and it is currently 1:35 in the AM because I just came back from the New Year's parties that I went with my family. But anyways, I was talking way too much about these 3 Colleen Hoover books. I'm just so excited to read them. You have no idea. So much excitement for these books, guys. So much excitement. But anyways, yes, those I'm going to read this month, hopefully, because I really want to. So those are the books that I read in December and what I want to read in January, in the new year. Happy New Year again. I hope you guys had a splendid evening, and I wish you guys all the best in the new year. I will see you guys in my next video. Not sure which that will be, but hopefully it will be soon. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Bye!
Take my hand and let go. I just want you to know you're the only one that pulls me in. You changed everything.